Hello, what's going on? I hope you like that piano piece that was just playing, because I wrote that. It's called Weeping Woodland. It's off my Halloween album called Spooky Spaghetti. Check it out if you haven't already. What's going on, everyone? I'm back. It's here. It's me again. It's Bread. Who have we got in the chat? Let's have a look. We've got Clay. Says first, you are indeed. We've got Lupu. We've got Arkmira. We've got Jelly Moon. Hello, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for hopping in. We're doing something a little different today. We're playing Alice Madness Returns. I'm pretty sure I'm the only human being currently alive on this planet who's playing this game. Full disclosure before I begin. This game was a nightmare to get running because you can't run it in a window and you also can't unlock the frame rate unless you change like the ini files. Like you actually have to change the files inside the game, which is really annoying. I've changed the values of it, but I've done that. I've sorted it. So without further ado, I'm going to play Alice Madness Returns. Alrighty? Alrighty then. It'd be good if the game itself had audio, because I muted the audio so I could play my music there. How are you all doing anyway? Hope we're doing well, everybody. It's good to be back. It's nice to be here. I'm going to switch over to the main scene there. Here we go. Alice Madness Returns. Let's play this video game. If it's too loud, do let me... That is a lot bigger than I planned it to be. Hang on. Now the game window has gone huge. See what I mean? I'm also covering up the chat bit there. I just want to see the full game on here. This should be alright. Sorry about this, everybody. I put it in a window. See, this game hates me because all I want to do is play it. But I tried running it in a window so I can see what's going on. And oop, wrong thing. Hang on a second. What a fantastic start to the stream. I've just come back and streaming and everything's going horribly wrong. Right, so let's move this up. Why is the window so massive? Actually, I hate that. That's not what I asked for. That's not what I wanted, Alice. You stupid video game. See what people are saying in chat there. Currently, you're one of only 3 people playing on YouTube right now. Really? I thought it'd be. Tracy says, "Yo, have you heard Peter Griffin say the N-word?" What? Yeah, I thought I'd be one of the only people playing this game. I'm really sorry, but my stupid chat window. That's the whole point of running this game in a window, was so I could see what was going on. I'm really sorry about this, guys. This game hates me. Hang on a minute. I'm so sorry about this. I'm slightly irritated. What a fantastic start. We are going to play the game. Just give me a minute. Technical problems. Feels like I love technology. Technology doesn't love me back. See, it was supposed to be in a window like this, but then the window just went huge for no reason. And I realized the window is in the top left. We'll fix that in a second. What I'm going to do is, when we've gone through the opening titles. So this game was made using Unreal Engine 3, which is funny to me. Yeah. Right. So I don't know why the screen went big for some reason. So as soon as you press enter, it does that. Oh well. Anyway, the game window should be full screen anyway. So all right, we are gonna get on with it now. I haven't got much other choice but to get on with it, I suppose. We love technical difficulties, of course we do. We love a bit of technical difficulty in chat, don't we? Right. So, I did have another save, so we're going to start from the beginning, so if I just delete the second save at the bottom. And then we'll just start from the beginning. There'll be cutscenes and whatnot. And now the screen's gone back small again. Make your mind up, video game. No, it goes big again. This game is so broken. This is what I'm talking about. This game is broken, man. Like I say, we'll play it. Tracy Smith says, "Is this an RPG horror?" Not really an RPG. It's more of it's a horror, you could say, but it is a platformer. It's a third-person platformer game, and this is not the start of the game. I wanted to start the game from the beginning. Why does this game hate me? What did I do to this game for it to treat me this way? This game was made by a guy called American McGee, and he is a game designer. Let's call himself Bread. Who worked on Doom, if you can believe it. He actually worked on the first ever Doom, but he wanted to make his own games. That's probably normal. So he made a game called Alice, American McGee's Alice, and then this is the sequel to that. So she looks like creepy, like your sister. Interesting. Okay, so it should be fine now. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience, but we have finally started the game from the beginning, and it's actually working properly. Cupmaster, hello, welcome to you, good sir. How are you doing? Welcome to Alice Madness Returns, which is a horror game. Well, kind of a horror game, but it's a third-person platformer, hack-and-slash action game, which is a demonic, twisted version of Alice in Wonderland, and it's going to be an interesting one.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
If you want the game to like you, you must pray to Alice. Yeah.
Now.
I really love this kind of cardboard cutout kind of style for the cutscenes. It looks really cool, actually.
A cipher.
We had a couple of technical hiccups trying to get the game running, but it's fine now.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive.
You guys like stuff like, you know, Little Nightmares and things like that, so hopefully it's got that kind of sort of style to it. I haven't played this game in years, by the way. I used to play this on the console version a long time ago. You'll have to go early, not a problem at all, Cupmaster. I appreciate you hopping in anyway. So Alice goes crazy when her family is killed in a house fire, and she gets put in a mental asylum. And Wonderland is like in her head. It's kind of her cope, you know. Jellymoon says you like horror. So do I, Jellymoon. I love that kind of darkness, you know.
It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
I really like the art style because it's like the old books, you know.
Rabbit.
That's not right. What's he doing?
There's something
His eye's gonna go. Oh, there you go.
Wrong.
So much blood.
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new wonder.
What a wonderful start.
corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed.
If there's Cupmaster, why no Mugmaster? I know, right?
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound.
Terrifying, truly. This game's not an 18, I think it's rated 15. Which is surprising to me with all the weirdness.
Better now.
So,
Heads exploded and
this has got that kind of
Yes, well, the cost of
mid-2000s kind of
memories make me vomit.
Tim Burton kind of art style that people were obsessed with back then, you know.
Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
Some people really love the way that this game looks. I love the way it looks too.
memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times. And
So we've just started. Alice is in a mental institution.
Paid for.
They all think she's mental. So we'll see how this goes for her.
Collect those pills from our high street chemist.
very well, Doctor.
So you actually start the game like not in Wonderland. You start like in the quote-unquote real world. And it's very linear when you're in the real world. You don't get to go into Wonderland straight away.
Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past
Lovely.
is dead, Charlie.
Ayo, the Middle Ages. Not quite. It's more the Industrial Age. It's not medieval. So, like I say, there's something always weird I found about this game. If you turn around, like she'll instantly just turn that direction. It's really weird. I know it's for convenience sake, but it's really weird. No one really talks about this game anymore. Also, it runs at 30 FPS, even though I unlocked the frame rate, but oh well. I'm also streaming this to Twitch, but I can't see the Twitch chat because the window didn't work as expected. POV, Alice is emo. She's very emo. People say that the Monica jump scare is scary, but for you don't get scared. Well, you get scared when the piranha plant in Mario bites you. First person camera. Click in the right stick. There we go. Yeah, their character models look kind of weird. I think, like, graphically, this holds up quite well, though. It looks really good. Like, her character model looks fantastic. And the textures look good. This is Unreal Engine 3, so Unreal Engine games tend to hold up quite well. You've never heard of the Industrial Age? You know, when heavy machinery and orphans were a thing, you know? Let's inspect this. The photograph of my family was delivered here by post. No message, no return address. Grateful for this memento, but wish I could thank the sender. Yeah, like I say, this game looks really good graphically even now. It holds up really well, considering its age. This game's from like 2008, I think. Let's go outside. So there's no combat or anything or real gameplay yet. It's mostly just walking around. You do eventually get to go into Wonderland. We'll see that when we get there. Can't really interact with anyone when you're walking around so much. As soon as she's in going around London, I would assume. Industrial era London. It's so cool. Like the art style is really, really impressive in this game. I love how it looks. Someone said to me before, it reminds them of like the Telltale games. How they kind of look. Clay says, Bread just said orphans aren't a thing anymore. No, what I'm trying to say is the Industrial Age was when there was a lot of that going around. I never said that they didn't exist anymore. Why on earth would I say that? I'm saying the Industrial Era is when, you know, the Great Depression. Heavy machinery, factories, children forced to work in factories, people dying of like lung cancer. Not that that doesn't happen anymore, but it happened a lot more then due to working in factories. We can't go that way, let's go this way. Follow the cat, like in the Matrix. Follow the white rabbit. Whoa, that was a massive stutter then. This game is like runs like someone tripping over, falling down the stairs. That's how this game runs. So Alice is an Industrial Age Wednesday. You could say, I suppose you could say that, yeah.
Seems following furry creatures.
A lot of things like, yeah, like the whole like Tim Burton kind of style was very popular at the time. Again, not that it isn't now, because people love the Wednesday show, but in the mid to early 2000s, people were obsessed with, you know, Tim Burton movies and things like that, and this game kind of ties into a lot of that in regards to the art style. It tries to kind of mimic that, you know. What on earth is that? Is it supposed to be like a... I don't know what it is actually, the rabbit or what? Kind of weird looking regardless.
The stars and garters.
I mean, she doesn't look much less weird, to be honest, to the long nose there.
Nurse Witless. What luck.
If Cinderella's shoes fits perfectly, how does it fall off? I mean, you can still take the shoes off, right?
Not doing well.
You can still remove them, right?
Not really. Come along home then and look at my pigeons.
Look at my pigeons! Or a strange statement to make. Or offer, right? What a strange offer. I apologise if the game looks quite dark on screen, by the way.
No surprise.
Because more exposition. Everyone's like, oh, she's crazy, you know, her house burned down, she lost her family. She's crazy. Also, it says on my live, on my chat here, it says that one person's watching, but I've got messages from 3 of you, so there's more than one of you watching, apparently. Oh, so I'm gonna go put this to top chat instead of all messages. There we go. It puts the top chat to the message, which is annoying.
Oh, died on my account. I couldn't save you.
I couldn't save you. Hang on a second. Oh, there you go. Okay.
You whore. Oh, that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money.
She lost her rabbit Teddy. That's a shame as well.
Make a donation.
Yeah, not too long ago we played Little Nightmares, and I get that kind of vibe with this game. You know, that kind of whimsical kind of horror. You know, this darkness to it. You know what I mean? When we get to Wonderland, it gets much more interesting, I promise you. Tracy Smith says, can you say Alice is Batgirl, but replace the B in Bat with F? No. Although Alice could, let's just say Alice is Batgirl, I suppose. Look at the art direction. Like they show off how good the art looks in this game. Lots of cutscenes. We're not going to skip the cutscenes.
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Her nose is strange. What is happening? Alice's mental state is unraveling. Here we go. So now it'll get far more interesting because the actual game is starting properly. Let's go. As Mario famously once said. First entering Wonderland. She's wearing the classic blue dress that everyone knows of Alice. That's what you think of, you know. Think of the blue and white dress. That's like when the real stuff starts, you know. You remember for the last day of school, you had a popcorn party. You watched the Mario movie, really? How did you watch that? Not in a cinema. Piracy. So I was saying about earlier, but I'll say again just now, especially when you're in Wonderland, the art style of this game is absolutely breathtaking, in the words of Keanu Reeves. Like, visually, this game is incredible. Like, I absolutely love the way it looks. Because it's
Very upsetting journey.
beautiful, but it's also weird at the same time. Which is what I guess Alice in Wonderland was always going for, you know.
Familiar.
Mustache Cleaner Fan, welcome to you. Hello, how's it going? I really like your username, Mustache Cleaner Fan. Brilliant.
Don't try to bully me.
We got Sinatra as well. Hello, how's it going? How is it going, Sinatra? Welcome to you. We've got a moderator in chat now, so best behave, everyone. Playing Alice Madness Returns today. And I was just saying about how much I love the art direction of this game. I think it looks incredible.
Escape from all that.
Abandon that hope.
So those who don't know what this game is, I'd explained earlier to those who were in previously. This is a kind of a horror type game, but it's a third-person platformer. It's a dark, twisted version of Alice in Wonderland. It does have combat, much like you'd see in games like God of War, but it's also a third-person platformer. It kind of reminds me of Super Mario 64 sometimes. Harry Potter, thank you. Do you know what's a huge problem, by the way, for those watching on Twitch? And I do apologise, Toast and Shadoweye. I'm really trying to look at the chat for both of them, but this is absolutely useless for trying to run this game in a window. But I'll try my best. The cat looks like a wolf, yeah, kind of. I missed a few messages there, by the way. I apologise. If I can just... Sorry, the game audio is gone because of the... I minimised the... Right, I missed a little bit of the chat. I can kind of see the Twitch chat now. So we got Sinatra. Tracy said they should give Pac-Man a movie. I'm surprised there isn't one. Your friend brought a penguin. Brought a penguin? What? Speaking of school, it's almost over. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been there. But yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome in. Those who have just hopped in, I appreciate you checking out the stream. I really appreciate it. Welcome to Alice Madness Returns. So... So as I was saying, it's a dark, twisted version of Alice in Wonderland. So Alice's family were killed in a house fire, and which is horrifying for her. And her mental state is unraveling, and her way of coping with that is to imagine Wonderland. So she tries to imagine this like nice, beautiful, tranquil place, but Wonderland falls apart because she starts to lose her mind. Look at the art style of this game. That's just so incredible. Like, this statue represents her anguish and her agony. You know, she's upset. Her family were lost in a house fire, and this is how she feels about it. That statue is like a visual representation of how she feels. It's so cool. It's so incredible, the art direction of this game. I wish the text would get off screen because it's really in the way. Press A to jump again. Well, twirl. Let's do the twirl. A plushie. Oh, the penguin plushie. I see. Okay. You'll just use the YouTube chat for now. That would be much easier, Toast. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry. This game was a nightmare to get running on PC, so I tried to run run it in a window, but it just wasn't having it. You never thought you'd see a platformer with Disney's Alice in Wonderland? Very odd combination. Well, this is more based on the book of Alice in Wonderland. Rather than the game, it's more the... rather than the movie, it's more based on the book. I remember, so what you can do is you can kind of shrink down and go under there. You know, there's the shrink me, the cake or whatever in Alice in Wonderland. So once you've collected that, you'll be able to shrink down and go in these little keyholes. I think you can go in here as well, actually. I can't do it yet, hold on. We'll come back to that. Oh, there, here it is. If I hear, I see. Yeah, the drink. Drink this potion, and then you can go small. Tiny.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages.
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in...
That's true. Pixels does have Pac-Man in it. That's true. If they did make a Pac-Man movie, they should use his character design from
God, I'm shrinking in this potion.
the Pac-Man World games. They should use that
The upside,
character design.
and smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your...
Here we go. So now you've got this new gameplay mechanic where you can shrink down small to go through those like little keyholes and stuff like that,
It's more than a matter of perspective.
which you'll see in a moment. Yeah, those new that have hopped in as well, hope you're doing well. Thank you for hopping in, I really do appreciate it. So if you hold down LB now, we can go tiny, which is really, really cool. And that allows us to enter new passageways and new kind of hidden things there. What's this, recover memory? Good on you. And you can go in these like little tiny passageways. Mrs. Pac-Man as well. Should make it. Well, Mrs. Pac-Man could be in the Pac-Man movie, right? Okay, let's proceed. Yeah, this first area of the game, I really love this level. It just looks so beautiful. Like the art direction is amazing. So you collect teeth, and I think you can like buy upgrades and stuff for combat. You've got like different weapons. The main weapon that most people would know from the Alice game is that it's called the Vorpal Blade, which we'll see in a minute. You know, we're still in like the tutorial phase. A minute, we'll get there. We'll get there. The game's introducing us to all its gameplay systems first, in regards to the platforming and stuff. So we'll get there. Can you say bus but toast replace B with S? No. Sinatra says you prefer the 1951 version of Alice in Wonderland. Well, I think this is based off the original book, like the really, really old like book, but in a dark kind of a dark twist on it, you know. Right, this part. Earlier on, I said this game reminds me of Mario 64 sometimes. This slide reminds me of Mario 64. Might remind some of you of it too. You know, with the penguin, you gotta race the penguin down the slide, you know what I mean? It's like that, innit? You can smash open these shells. They're like snail shells or whatever. My controller's vibrating, I hope it's not loud down the mic. It shouldn't be. So is this river of blood? Ooh, when he went off the edge then. Careful there. Luke says, don't demand a gifted sub from anyone. Did that happen? I must have missed that in the chat. If someone demanded a gifted sub. But welcome, Luke. We've got Luke and Furious as well. Welcome to both of ye. Thanks for hopping in. I really appreciate it, guys. To you as well. We've got some more people in the chat. Nice to see you, Luke, as well. Welcome in. I don't know if you've played this before, Luke. You might have done. You might be aware of this game. You probably are. Fun trivia for you all. Bus equals sub. Ah! I clearly didn't even notice that cryptic clue there, did I? Hugo, the Vorpal Blade. So, what I was going to say, so little trivia. The guy who made this game, or the lead director of this game, American McGee, he worked on Doom. He was a programmer for like the original Doom game, which is interesting. But then he left id Software and he's like, I want to make my own games. And they went, okay. And he's like, American McGee goes, I want to make an Alice in Wonderland game. And everyone went, what? What are you talking about? And then he made Alice in like the year 2000. And then he made this, which is the sequel to that Alice game, which is called Madness Returns. And it's super cool. Very, very Tim Burton-y, as I've already mentioned. You know of this game, Luke. Yeah. Toast says, hey, are you doing okay? Yeah. Alice is now the Tooth Fairy. I know, right? Yeah. Mario throwing the penguin. Furious, you might not be aware of this game, but if you're not, it's a third-person platformer horror game where you play as Alice from Alice in Wonderland. And Alice is the new Yuri from Doki Doki. Yeah. Now we have combat. Oh my giddy aunt, this combat. Also, this game is running at 30 FPS, even though I unlocked the frame rate. So, that's weird. Oh well. This game was an absolute pain in the ass to get running on PC, by the way. It was a nightmare. But it works now, so that's good. Trying to get this game to, like, function. So I'm glad it runs at all, even if it does run at 30 FPS, but most of you probably won't mind about that. I don't mind too much either, but I thought it was going to run at 60, but I guess not. Alice Wonderland horror game, what? Yeah, I know, right? Cool, huh? Gonna give a massive shout out to Furious, by the way, because Furious and Toast, because currently they are the 6-month members who are in the chat. They got their blue badge next to their name, as you can see. Luke's on his way there too. He's got his red badge. Wait till he gets to the blue badge as well. Oh, he'll get there as well. He says, you're mayor right now. You're trying not to trauma dump on the stream. Well, let's say, you know what? Well, Luke, interestingly, this is quite a depressing game. So, if you do have anything depressing to discuss, it would fit right in, really, with this game. It's quite a dark kind of thing. Insidious Ruin. That's quite an ugly-looking creature. Okay, let's go. God of War. Alice of War. So you've got your X attack. When you lock onto enemies, it puts this weird border around the screen. You see, let's look at the top and the bottom of the screen. It's got a weird, like, border. And the RB is dodge. Okay. I see. Hiya! So, ugly, gross, and evil. You do get a bunch of other weapons, by the way. It's not just the Vorpal Blade. Also, this game uses physics. If you might not know what that is. So basically, a lot of PC games had this like physics engine called physics. Borderlands used it as well, and you can kind of like kick around water and goop and like liquid kind of substances, as you can see there. The console version of this game didn't have that, and I've kind of noticed that games have stopped using physics now. As you can see, I'm kicking around the goop around. It has physics applied to it, right? I believe Mafia 2 also used physics engine as well for like clothing and stuff. Well, this game uses it on the clothing as well as the Havoc engine. Also, the hair physics. Look at the hair physics. Look at the hair go. Whoa, man. Yeah, for like a game that was released in like 2008, I believe, it's a really damn good looking game. It's really like impressive looking. And physics looks good in it as well. You had to leave for a second, your phone was lagging out. Not a problem at all, Tracy. Truya says, how are you? In capital. What I love is you've got the noise emote with capital letters, how are you? It looks like the noise is yelling, how are you? I'm doing great, thank you, Furious. I hope you're doing good as well, man. Thanks for asking. Yeah, like, Luke, I hope you're doing good, man. Like I say, you can talk about anything you'd like, really. We're all here to hang out and chill and chat. We can talk about anything. Raise anything you like, and I'll see if I can help. What's my favourite Nintendo character? That's a good question. Can I say Toon Link? Specifically Toon Link. To further extend float, press and hold spacebar again. It keeps saying, it said spacebar. I'm using a controller there. Well, press and hold A to float. Can I use keyboard and mouse actually? Does it work? Yeah, it does. You can run around. Whoa, look at the mouse going mental. Wow, the mouse controls are broken on this game. Look at the camera. I don't like that. Do a flip. well, we can do that. We can do the twirl, yeah. Huh. It's really stuttery, this game. Well, it is Unreal Engine 3, so it was gonna stutter. Nice. Do you know what I like? You don't take damage if you screw up on a fall. The health bar is more for combat than anything else. Dodge at any time, yeah. So you go jump, jump. You can like triple jump. It's very forgiving with the jump height as well. Collect the bottle. Pepsi bottle. Coca-Cola glass. Toast do a flip. Yeah, Toast can do a flip as well. Why does it keep like stuttering? It's not the stream, it's the game, the actual game itself is doing it. It's like locking up for a frame. That's weird. What on earth is going on there?
Why would I do that?
Alice's character model looks very good. The rest of the character models look weird. They're very stylized, of course.
Strictly a porcine diet for me.
The game's combat system giving you Zelda vibes. Yeah, man. Interestingly.
There are pig snouts
We got
here.
2 Tracy Smiths.
I heard it from behind the house.
Oh, because Tracy had to log in on the other device, I think. Yeah, that's why. They were on the PC, and now they've gone on their phone.
And you're just the dish
They're trying to chat
To season them.
on both, but the other one wasn't working, so.
serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities.
It's good to take some time offline. It's good to know you're still speaking to Brad and Tanya. Absolutely, Luke. We're here for you, man. I'm here for you right now as well.
But one gets
You can chat about anything you like I say.
All you have to do is listen for the
Everyone do a flip. It's just me that can do a flip at the moment, Jelly Moon, I think.
Certainly will.
I apologize if I'm talking over the dialogue, by the way. I should really be commenting more on the this game's like story and whatever. So everything looks good at the moment. Alice is not too crazy just yet. That's why Wonderland is in a nice state. So her kind of losing her mind is when you see those enemies come in, like the insidious beings or whatever they're called. That's when her mind starts to kind of unravel. Also, this is really weird. This is like a kitchen in the middle of the forest. That's weird looking. What I find interesting, someone asked earlier what if this game is an RPG, and not really. It's more of just like it's an action game. We've got a new weapon, the pepper grinder. I really love these like kind of art pamphlets, by the way. You have just obtained the Duchess's pepper grinder. Spice up your foes, prepare savoury snouts. I think you need to use this to aim at like you see these pig snouts you see on the plate there. You have to like shoot at them. I think they like fly around. It's really weird. This is nightmare fuel. It is indeed. This game's gonna give you nightmares. It's very weird. Yes, it's very dark and creepy and strange. New enemy, Bolterfly. So if you focus on the enemy, you can do the pepper grinder. Devil May Cry. You can like manually aim the pepper grinder as well. There we go. So you need to do that. You have to like shoot upward at like these snouts that you'll see in the air. So as you unlock more weapons, the combat gets more kind of it gets more elaborate. So you've got your basic melee, and then you've got your like shooting, and then you've got like heavy attacks and stuff, which you'll see a bit later on with the other weapons. And it's just really cool. You get to like mix it up and do different combos and stuff. Sinatra, when you say about the game reminds you of Zelda, I'm really thinking of like the Wind Waker, because Wind Waker does that thing as well, where when you lock onto enemies, it like puts that border on the screen. Yeah, really reminds me of it too. Chef Saltbaker, yeah, it is like Saltbaker. Oh, you have to use the dodge to get those flying things to get off you. Let's be having you. So I said about earlier that I'm one of the only human beings alive on this earth who's actually playing this game. And someone told me in chat earlier there's like 4 people playing this on stream, I think. That's back the way we came. I think there's like 4 people on YouTube Gaming on the face of this planet who are currently playing this game. Me being one of them. So I feel honoured to be playing this just now. I love the giant marbles, by the way. That's cool. Remember to collect these teeth because we're going to need them to upgrade the weapons later. I just wanted to say as well, everybody, I'm really glad to be like back streaming today, because I know I've not been as frequent lately, and I do apologise for that. But I'm back here. We've got to be back doing this, you know. I think I'm consistent with the Friday streams for the most part, but I want to be back doing it during the week as well. I'll be honest with you, I've been like insanely busy with work and everything, and it's kind of been like a little bit stressful. It's as it goes, but you know, just want to be able to just play things on stream for you guys and chat to you lot. That's what we want to be doing. That's what we need. Which way are we going now? I assume we'd have to just keep killing all the enemies till the combat music stops. Let's destroy these things, it looks like. I think these things are spawning them, I see. These are like spawn points for the bolterflies, I understand. Okay, sure. Whoa, the camera freaked out then, didn't it? You're more of a melee person when it comes to fighting? Or like melee combat in games, yeah. I really like kind of these like kind of God of War kind of things. Alice of War. From now on I'm calling this game Alice of War. Alice in Chains, that's a good band, isn't it? Yeah, these things are creepy, aren't they? Like I say, it really does remind me of like Little Nightmares, that kind of cute but terrifying kind of art direction. Throughout every domain, keep an ear out for snouts. Enter aiming mode and shoot the snout with the pepper grinder. Once the snout is full of pepper, it will reveal paths and collectibles. Pepper Pig. So you can kind of like manually aim the pepper grinder. and you like make it sneeze. It goes achoo, and it flies off. Oh, okay, hang on, we've overheated. Do it again. And then it flies somewhere, and it reveals a path unto you. Because that door's open now. Okay, I guess we're going that way. When this game was first released, I remember there was a couple of people did a review of it. I don't know if any of you, apart from maybe Luke might remember, there was the host for IGN. She was called Jessica Chobot. She did a review of this game, and she had said she felt the levels were way too long. I kind of agree with her. She said like the levels go on for way too long. Some of the later levels of this game are very long. Yes. Also, how do you interact with this? Oh, there we go. Thank you. I guess we're going down there. You can hop on your phone when you're still watching. Do something wacky, okay. Rest in peace, Lane Staley. Yeah, rest in peace to Lane Staley as well. Thank you, Luke. You're going to go to LA later this week. LA? I can't say I've ever been to LA. I've never been to America, never mind. We spoke about this last stream, about how I've not been to America. I've been to Germany, though. That was cool. Yeah, everyone's saying, yeah. Girl is on fire. Tracy, if you could only stick to the one platform to chat, please. I'd appreciate that. Koi, hello. Dropped a like, and you're out shopping. Thank you very much for hopping in, Koi. I really appreciate it, man. Like I say, you're out shopping. That's all good. Even so, I appreciate you checking out the stream. This is Alice Madness Returns, and I'd just like to say as well, Koi, this game, I love the art style of this game. I was mentioning earlier, very Tim Burton, with that darkness, with the beautiful kind of visual style at the same time. So we need to destroy those bundles of those things are spawning the bolt flies, aren't they? So destroy them, shoot them down. Yeah, these it overheats very fast, doesn't it? Okay, these bolt flies are actually really annoying because you barely have a chance to attack them before they come at you like a shark with knees. Right, I'm trying to shoot at that. There we go, there. Okay, cool. Let's carry on. A lot of people were really upset. Up to dodge every time. Yeah, people got really obsessed with that Wednesday show with everyone proper simps for Jenna Ortega. I'm allowed to say simp, aren't I? I'm streaming this to Twitch as well. Oh dear. But everyone proper simps for Jenna Ortega. They're like. And the first thing people think when they look at this game, or they look at like the dark, twisted version of Alice in Wonderland, they're like, Wednesday Addams. I can't blame you for thinking that though, because yeah, that's kind of. I understand why you'd think that. Toast says you've never been outside Europe, but you've been to some fantastic places. You've been to Italy. You've never Wales. You haven't been to Wales. That's upsetting for me and Luke. You should go to Wales. It's my homeland, and as well as Luke's homeland. Can you jump up here? Where have we got to shoot the sniper thing? There was another one of those bolt things you got to destroy, isn't there? Yeah, destroy these because they keep spawning the bolt flies. They're basically just spawn points. Such a good legend. Oh, such a legend, rather, says Luke. Man, Luke, it feels like we're losing a lot of really great people lately. It is a shame. Like Tina Turner, man, that one hurt. Tina Turner was like a goddess, man. That one hurt too. Can you go in these plants? I remember you can go in the plants to like replenish health or whatever. I've got full health anyway, if you look in the top left there. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Harry Potter. That's him, isn't it? Luke, this is Bread. I have this nerd of a friend who keeps spamming Jenna Ortega pics, especially of Wednesday Addams. So interestingly, Luke, I know whom you're referring to. I won't say his name, but I know who it is because I've seen as well. He's obsessed with it. It's kind of weird, actually. It's kind of unsettling how obsessed he is with Jenna Ortega. But the reason I was raising her is because you can't. I wouldn't blame you for thinking of that, of like Wednesday Addams, when you're looking at this kind of dark version of Alice in Wonderland. It's that kind of vibe to it, you know. Right, let's go back up here. Sinatra says you've never understood the appeal of Wednesday. Well, a lot of like edgy goth girls seem to like Wednesday, don't they? Right. Interesting thing, by the way, there are different skins for this game, so the character can look different depending on what level you're on. Alice's appearance changes, which I think is really cool. Actually, they're basically different skins, different dresses for her. And when you finish the game, I think you can pick whichever dress you want. So it starts you off with the classic blue and white, as most people associate with the... I think from like the Disney version. The Disney version basically kind of solidified that. But like I say, because this is not based on the Disney cartoon, it is based on the book. Then American McGee was like, I'm going to do whatever I want. Look how cool that is, that snow globe. The art style is so amazing on this game, honestly. But American McGee was like, I can make whatever I want because Disney don't own Alice in Wonderland. I spoke a little bit about this the other week. It's quite interesting that there's a few things that Disney don't actually own. They don't own Winnie the Pooh, which is why we've got the Winnie the Pooh horror movie, Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, which is ridiculous. They also don't own Alice in Wonderland, which is why we have this game. I love like the weeping statue of Alice is so striking. Like, what an amazing piece of art there is. Like, the art team for this game, they did an incredible job. Slithering Ruin, those things are unpleasant, aren't they? You like the Addams Family movies from the 90s? Oh yeah, the original Addams Family movies are great, man. They're fantastic. They're hilarious. Well, Addams Family Values. I love Addams Family Values as well. It's so good. It's hilarious. So yeah, like I was saying though, even though Tim Burton was quite popular back then, I mean he kind of still is, but not as popular as in like the 90s, early 2000s. Everyone was like a huge Tim Burton fan around that time, and that's why we have this game, I guess, looking the way that it does. Alice, but she was played by an emo girl. I suppose so, yeah, actually. Look at the lava. What's going on there? Like, we're in lava zone now, people. Let's be careful, because I'm a bit nervous. Can you jump up into those geysers? Maybe not, actually. Oh, here we go. Let's be having him. You don't have to lock on, but you can if you want to. It makes it a bit easier, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, I really agree with Sinatra, actually. It's like Wind Waker combat. It really is, isn't it? Or maybe just Ocarina of Time combat. Yeah, I agree, Sinatra. It really is, isn't it? It reminds me of that when it puts like the borders on the top and the bottom of the screen. Like that. Because like, I'm so used to playing games at 60 FPS. This does feel weird, I'll admit. But it's playable, it's fine. Walking simulator part, that forced me into a walking section, that was weird. Also, I'm really sorry, I'm trying to look at the chat. I have to look at my phone for the chat. Luke says, don't get me wrong, I love Addams Family, especially Christopher Lloyd as Uncle Fester, but with Netflix being shady, you don't really care. Do you know what, the Wednesday show, I did like it. Of course, it's more about Wednesday Addams specifically than it is about... it's more about Wednesday than it is about the Addams Family, but I thought Wednesday was pretty good. I think Jenna Ortega did a really good job portraying the character. She's got that kind of, you know, cold goth vibe to her, you know, which is what people want to see from Wednesday. While focused, use the, you can, oh, so if I'm locked on, you can switch. I see you can switch focus on who you're looking at. Okay. Let's use the pepper grinder a bit. The screen is shaking uncontrollably. I don't like that. I've missed a little bit of chat. I'll catch up in a minute. We need to destroy the thing up there so that it stops spawning the bolt flies. There we go. Lovely. We got him. Hollow Eves. Read this as your life depended on it. Read this as though your life depended on it, because it does. Gather these pearly whites, which is the teeth, to prevent your premature arrival before the pearly gates. My friend can use the choppers and you'll improve your weapons capacity. So you can upgrade, so I was saying earlier about upgrading your weapons, that's what the teeth are for. You can upgrade like the damage and things like that. So we can upgrade the Vorpal Blade and the Pepper Grinder. Let's upgrade the Vorpal Blade. Let's do it. Give me 150 teeth to upgrade the Vorpal Blade. Yes. Vorpal Blade level 2. Awesome. Let's carry on. Let's proceed. That train has been destroyed a little bit. The Doom train, there it goes.
I'd always hated mechanical malfunctions. This disaster.
The Vale of Tears, Looking Glass Railway. So, as I was saying about earlier, before I carry on, I'll read chat in just a second. I was just going to say, this is where kind of Alice's mental state starts falling apart. You know, you're seeing that the beautiful area that we were just in is now falling apart. It looks kind of ashy and destroyed and rusty and derelict, because that's kind of like a metaphor for her mental state falling apart. Very beautiful art. It really is. Let's catch up on chat because I've missed a bit there. Tracy says the game reminds you of one of those confusing Mickey Mouse games. Oh, you're probably thinking of the... Oh, what's it? The painting one. You know what I mean? The ink one. What's it called? Someone help me. There was that Mickey Mouse game that was for the I think it was for the Wii. And it's like this like ink thing. I know what you're on about. Yeah. Can I jump down there? It's not a stream without you rickrolling. It's got to have at least one outdated meme in the chat, right? Can I not jump up there? Can I really not? Oh, there we go. Sorry. I'm going to turn controller vibration off because that's actually really annoying. Oh, look at the pause menu. They put so much effort into the visual style of this game. Even the pause menu looks good. I just want to turn off... Let me just turn the vibration off, please. Please? Or can you not do it? We're playing on normal difficulty. Controls... I don't think you can. I don't think you can turn the vibration off. I don't mind that much. I was just wondering if you could. Because like I say, I apologise if you can hear it on the mic, because it picks it up quite badly. We get to see Thomas the Tank Engine, apparently so. These ink monsters have a face of a Japanese doll. They do, yes, they do. Sinatra says, you'll mostly remember the Tim Burton for such things as Nightmare Before Christmas or Corpse Bride. Yeah, absolutely, man. Fantastic movies, both of them. I love Corpse Bride. Luke says, you guess Ortega is good in Scream. Do you know what? Scream, I like the new Scream movies, Luke. I thought they were good. A lot of people are calling Jenna Ortega now like the new, like kind of Scream Queen. She's kind of the new, one of these kind of new horror icon, people are saying. And they kind of include Wednesday Addams in that as well. And like I say, I think Jenna Ortega did a really good job at portraying the character of Wednesday. The one from the Wii. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the game on the Wii. What's it? I forget what it was. Epic Mickey. That's the one. Thank you, Sinatra. I forgot what it was called. Epic Mickey. Tracy was talking about, I think. Because that game's got kind of like a darkness to it as well, like a kind of dark style. So we are falling deeper and deeper into Alice's broken mental state, as you can see now. Very dark visual metaphor. This is the Teapot Village. I really like this part, by the way, because you fight against like the Teapot villagers as well, and they have like shields and stuff, so they can actually defend themselves against you. Madcap. This is where it starts getting a bit more difficult because these enemies do not mess around. We should probably lock on. That's probably a good idea. Hiya. Let's be having you then. Come on. Look at that blood. Oh my word. Don't forget to dodge. RB button is to dodge attacks. Ooh. Just like I demonstrated there. Ooh, cut his head off. That's brutal, isn't it? Yeah, these are the ones with the shields, I remember. So they can actually block. Alice can dodge enemy attacks. RB to dodge at any time. So he comes at you, so you gotta... Ooh. You gotta kind of wait, you know, until he kind of jumps out the way. Ooh, I did not time that properly, did I? There we go. Then his fork gets stuck in the floor, then you attack him. Yeah, there we go. Look at the blood on the floor. Look at that shiny blood. It looks like jam. Want some jam? It's called Epic Mickey. That's it. Yeah. I forgot the name of it. But you are correct. It is more like mad crap. Mad cap, even. You just shoot him from here. I love the fact that the pepper grinder is just a minigun. It overheats really fast. I'm hoping when you upgrade it, it can stop it overheating so quickly. I'm hoping. Let's keep collecting the teeth so we can level up. Look at them jumping around everywhere. Let's go. Jump out the way. I pressed the wrong button. It's RB to dodge. Let's go. Come on then. Yeah, the combat is really fun on this game, by the way. It's really like responsive and snappy, and it would be nicer if it was running at 60 FPS, but it does feel really good though. It's called out. Everyone says she is depressed. Yep. Alice is very depressed in this game, which is it's quite sad actually. This game's really sad. Like, oh, that's what I was talking about earlier. If you shrink and go in the flowers, it gives you your health back. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, this game's really depressing actually. It's really sad. Like Alice's family have all gone. They died in a house fire, and she made a Wonderland in her head to kind of cope with that, to try to like give herself a comfort, you know. But even that falls apart. And it's kind of like she's trying to keep her sanity. She's trying not to lose her mind. She's trying to save Wonderland in her head, you know. But it's like a constant battle with herself in her head, you know. Because she's, you know, it's kind of like this game is like a metaphor for depression. It's really sad, actually. This game's really upsetting, actually. But it is fantastic, and I really like it a lot. I like to say, I love the art style. It's very, very cool. Lost and don't know where to go. Try using Shrink, where the violets grow. While Shrink sense will reveal hidden past. Oh yeah, I remember what it is here. It's like it looks like a chalk drawing. So if I shrink down, that's really cool. It's like a little someone's drawn the pathway there. If you are not shrunk, then you won't be able to see because it'll vanish there. So you need to shrink down to see where you're going. It's really, really cool, like, mechanics in this game. It's just really nice kind of gameplay systems in this game that I really like how it plays. Let's get that. Collect the bottle. Pepsi bottle. Tracy says, can you say subscribe but replace the first B and S? No. Luke says, funny how the other mouse was originally supposed to be the Mickey Mouse instead of the one we have now. I know, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Oh boy, cheese. Cheese, grommet. There's nothing else in here. Are those bottles just like collectibles then, is it? Yeah. There's like collectibles on each level, like Doom. This is probably a bit of American McGee's kind of Doom history coming in, because I mentioned earlier he worked on Doom, which obviously has a lot of like collectibles and secrets and stuff. This game has that too. If you look on the left there, like snouts peppered, memories recovered. It's kind of like these collectibles hidden in the level. Very Doom of him. Like I say, he used to work on Doom, so it makes sense. There's no key cards or anything yet, though. Murty, hello. Welcome to you, Murty, as well. How's it going? I've got your art submission, Murty, by the way, for the art competition. I just wanted to mention that to you. Welcome in, Murty, to Alice Madness Returns. It's Alice in Wonderland, but very dark and depressing version of Alice in Wonderland.
It could have happened that way.
Cover memories.
You remember poor Mr.
So we're coming up to the second level. Oh my word, what was that?
Spontaneous.
So that over there is the Mad Hatter's Kingdom. And we're going to be heading over there in a minute. So in this level, in the Mad Hatter's Kingdom, Alice's appearance will change. She'll have like a different dress, which the dress that she wears kind of reflects the level that she's in, the environment that she's in. We need to shoot that pepper, but let's have a look over here first. Yeah, we're gonna go over there. Yeah. Before we shoot the pepper, let's have a look up here a minute. See if there's anything around. Call the cable car. Okay, so that's how you go to the next level. Before we go to the next level, let's go here a minute. Let's shoot the pepper, the snout, look. And then, yeah. So you have to make these snouts kind of sneeze, and then they fly away and reveal platforms and passageways for you and stuff like that. Yeah, welcome in, Murty. It's good to see you. Walt Disney's first design wasn't Mickey, it was Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. That's true. That is very true, Jelly Moon. That is a nice bit of trivia. Yeah. Like I say, Disney was inevitably going to come up when talking about this game, because a lot of people associate Alice in Wonderland with the Disney cartoon. As much in the same way that a lot of people associate Winnie the Pooh with Disney as well. But Disney don't own that either. They own their interpretation of Winnie the Pooh, but they don't actually own the license of Winnie the Pooh. We're going to go on to the next level, but before I do, I am going to catch up on chat, because I have, again, missed a little bit. It's really surprising that Mickey likes hot dogs instead of cheese. You'd think he'd like cheese, being a mouse. Yeah, that's true. It's a shame Oswald the Lucky Rabbit never got as much recognition. I know, everyone kind of forgot about Oswald, I know, yeah. Creepypastas remember him more than anyone else. Murty says, have you ever played this? I have indeed, yes, Murty. I actually finished it as well. I played this on the Xbox 360. I never finished it on PC, so we are playing the PC version of the game just now. Look at the hair physics, the PhysX engine, and in Unreal Engine. Maybe if someone was to reboot the show, hopefully not something cringe like Velma, and yeah, maybe, yeah. You're surprised that in the Mario movie, Mario hates mushrooms. I think that's a kind of like a self-aware joke that he hates mushrooms. It's kind of like a funny joke because you'd think he would love mushrooms, right? But he hates them, which is quite funny to me actually. And Murty says, "You don't know this. Oh, you don't know this game? It is, yeah, American McGee's Alice. It is a dark horror version of Alice in Wonderland, and it's really, really good. It's like a horror action game. It's got an amazing art style, and it's got a very depressing storyline. So Alice is basically trying to save Wonderland, which is in her head. It's like her mental state
The Hatter's domain.
is falling apart,
I remember it.
and that's represented by Wonderland becoming darker and more twisted as you go through.
Much has changed since your last.
And this is the cat who is supposed to help you,
It says change.
and he kind of helps you, but he's also kind of working against you a little bit.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He
Find the
knows
Hatter?
About different than you.
But
Well-
does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Ooh,
Making
those
friends and
fly things are destroying the cable car. That is not
as
good.
confused as you ever would.
So this is Mad Hatter's like
Without you
world that we're going to now.
return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
The subtitle text is tiny, by the way. Sorry if you guys can't read that. It is very small.
Hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical.
So typical. Here we go. We're gonna crash horribly. Okay, there we go. So we're into the Hatter's domain. So now we're on the next bit. This is the bit where all the cosplayers, well, not just this bit, but a lot of cosplays I've seen of this game, they've cosplayed as Alice from this game. She's got like a lot of like different types of dresses. This is the industrial dress, which I've seen people cosplay as. And there's so much to choose from with being a cosplayer for this game. Some vents need to be activated by turning valves. You can rotate Alice whilst you're on the vent. To exit the vent, press spacebar or something, move away. Okay. So yeah, so now we have the different outfit now, which is like this kind of like industrial dress. It looks really cool, very steampunk. This level is very, very steampunk. Also, that the necklace that she's wearing is the Omega symbol, I believe. I think the Mickey Mouse whole thing came from an old Mickey Mouse animation where he speaks for the first time whilst he's selling hot dogs. It's interesting. Alice is emo, pretty much, yeah. Disney probably turned it into a recurring thing. Yeah. How she is emo. She probably listens to My Chemical Romance, right? You don't like the Cheshire Cat? He's really weird and creepy, especially in this game. So I think it's, well, as you're going up here, you can just kind of spin to go up higher. You gotta hold it down though, right? There we go. Alright. Let's collect these memories. Recover memories. Don't forget to pick those up.
When a burst of steam blew your dress up around
Look at the art style of this game, man. It's so good though.
your undergarments.
I love the way it looks. And it constantly surprises you because every level looks so different as well. Like this is a very, very industrial level. And I think because she grew up in, well, she's grown up the rest of her life as an orphan in London. This is kind of her twisted, dark version of what London, industrial London looks like. This is how her mind kind of sees it in this very weird steampunk kind of style, you know. You know what I mean? It's come Scary Movie 2 again. Ooh. This game's probably quite difficult on the harder difficulties. There are more difficult enemies, of course, but... Pepper grinder. Pepper him! Let's be having him. Hey up! Whoa, his head went right all the way over there, didn't it? Alice doing a Princess Peach glide. I know, right? Yeah. I do think that this game was inspired by Mario 64 I was mentioning about earlier. It really reminds me of that in a lot of ways. So let's have a look around. You can kind of explore around the levels a little bit and see different ways to go, which is quite nice to see. Collect the bottle. I'm sure there's like a thing for like getting all of the collectibles on every level, like finding where everything is. Looks like this game still looks really good graphically. Like her character model looks fantastic actually. Really well detailed. This game's from like 2008. It looks better than some games now. It looks better than... Do you know what's funny? This game has better graphics than Lord of the Rings Gollum, that's for sure. And that's a current game that was released this year. Which also was built in Unreal Engine, coincidentally. Let's turn that off, get that out of the way, lovely. You tried to draw Lario whilst listening to the stream? Oh man, show me it later, you can post it in the Discord. I'll have a look at that. For a game released in 2011, this game has quite decent graphics at the time. 2011, not 2008, sorry, yeah. I think it looks beautiful. It's really, really impressive. And it's got such a strong art style as well. Like it's got a really like confidence like style to it. It's so like confident in itself to try to do something different visually, you know. Be very creative visually. Right, is there anything in here? Whoa, what on earth was that? Oh, it was those little slime things. I do apologise if some bits of it are quite dark though, because I can't always see. Yeah, like, games built in Unreal Engine tend to hold up quite well. Like, look at Gears of War. Even like Gears of War 1 was built in Unreal Engine 3, and it looks amazing. Like, Bioshock 1 and 2 were made in Unreal Engine. No, Bioshock Infinite was also made in Unreal Engine. So all of them, and they hold up really well graphically as well. So, just goes to show that Unreal has got this... I remember someone said to me a while ago, like, Unreal has got this kind of, like, shininess to it. Everything looks glossy and shiny. Kind of, yeah. So when I was in uni, I used to use Unreal Engine 3 and 4. I never made anything that looks as nice as this, obviously, but I really like Unreal. It's very user-friendly. It's very, it's a good engine. It's still used today. Unreal Engine 4 and 5 now, though, not Unreal Engine 3. Unreal 3 is not really a thing anymore. I already read Sinatra for game recent 2011. Looks good. Yeah, it looks amazing. You tried to draw. I already read that as well. I'm up to date with chat. Never mind, I'm up to date. Give me more stuff to read. You're gonna go now. Peace. Well, Tracy, thank you for hopping in. I really appreciate you checking the game out. Hope you liked Alice Madness Returns, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Thanks for checking out. I appreciate it. Good stuff. Let's be having you then. Come on, come on. Depending on, I might actually finish the whole game. I wouldn't mind, not in one sitting, good grief no, but I mean I might play it again. If you guys wanted to see it again, in fact, I'm going to put a poll, hang on, I'm going to put a poll in the chat, alright? And you can answer as you will, and we'll see about that. So I'm going to put a poll in the chat there on the YouTube. YouTube? Right. I'll ask you guys, see what you think in the chat there. I've just put a message on the YouTube poll if you'd like to see me play this game again. I'd like to, but it's up to you. I'd like you, the community, to choose. I'd like you to decide. Would you like me to stream it again? Don't know if Koi is still here because he was. He said he was out shopping, but ask Koi Fish as well if you wanted to see this game again. Maybe some of you might want to see it, but some of you might not. We'll see how it goes. It's up to you guys to vote on that. And my window has gone absolutely mental. Give me a second here. Sorry about this. A minute. Hang on. Where's the? Oh, there. Okay. Right. She looks emo. I already read that. She looks emo. Maybe says you want to see different. Jellyman says you put yes. Thank you, Jellyman. There. Thank you for the Tom Cruise there, Luke. Jellyman says you put yes. Maybe says you want to see something different. Interesting. That's exactly why I'm asking. It's a very interesting question. You know what I mean? It's interesting to ask. Like, some people want to see this game, some people might not. And we'll see what you guys think. It's an interesting question. Right, let's proceed. Let's carry on. I think we're going the right way. Well, there's only really one way you can go. You can't really go the wrong way on this game, I don't think. You can mess up your jumps, though. Although this game is very forgiving if you do mess up your jumps. Huh. If I can get hold of it, I should play Epic Mickey now that you guys have mentioned it. Actually, that's a good shout. This game walked so Bendy and the Ink Machine could run. This game walked so Little Nightmares could run as well, I think. Don't forget to do the dodge move. You gotta do the dodge so you can jump out the way of these enemies. Alice of War. Jump out the way. I actually think it was a really good idea to make like a dark, twisted version of Alice in Wonderland. It's a good idea. It works so well. The soundtrack is good as well. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's got that kind of dollhouse kind of playful music, but with an epic orchestra, which perfectly encapsulates this game, really. Because this game goes for that kind of, like, again, cutesy traditionalist style, but with horror. Oh my word! I keep forgetting that RB is dodge. Press the RB button to dodge, you moron. Right. Attack, please. There you go. That's the only way you can hit them, otherwise they'll block all your attacks. Ooh. We're getting hit left, right, and center. There's enemies coming at us all over the place. There's teapot things coming at us. It's like a counter kind of dodge thing, you know. Kill them all now. It's got loads of new messages in there I'll have to read. Shock announcement, Craig Jones has just left Slipknot. Really? For what reason? Why? Slipknot been falling apart in some sense. That's not really their fault, but why on earth has he left Slipknot? What for? Does this mean Clown is the only original member? Well, I don't know. Corey Taylor? You have Epic Mickey? I'll have to see if I can get hold of it. Because that'd be an interesting thing to stream, actually. And after watching... play Little Nightmare? Oh, no, so after watching your dad play it, you got a nightmare, sorry. I misread that as Little Nightmares. You got a nightmare after watching Epic Mickey? Yeah, this game is kind of Epic Mickey vibes, right, with the creepiness. Is it down that way? I think so. Okay, I guess we're going down here. Ooh, very forgiving with the... You got like, not just a double jump, you've got like a triple jump, almost. Yeah, you have a triple jump on this game. Oh, I missed the timing on the platform. Ah, that was my blunder there. Well, Luke, at least the hair physics on this game don't make the performance dip. How are we looking, actually, out of curiosity? No one will care about this except for me, but I'll check. Graphics card is at 45 degrees. And my CPU is at 53 degrees. Okay. And we are running at 30 FPS, because this game doesn't run at 60 for some reason. Even though I did unlock the frame rate. I did, but it didn't work. So... Oh. Let's go over here. Barely breaking a sweat. Like, my GPU is not even running at 50 degrees. Barely breaking a sweat. Turn the valve. Gabe Newell, Valve, what? Epic Mickey 2 is better. It probably is, to be fair. Sequel, I've heard, is better, yeah. Let's go over here. I'll have a look at Epic Mickey, or Epic Mickey 2, I guess. See if I can play that. That'd be good. I think it's on PC. It should be on PC anyway. Is it this platform? Is that where we go? I think so. Let's go. There we go. Cool. I'm just like admiring the art style of the game. I really do love how it looks. It's very cool. Right, proceed. No clue why he's left, but he hasn't been fired or anything. Luke, this says Corey Taylor wasn't originally the vocalist. If you remember the Mate Feed Kill album. Oh, a different vocalist. Oh, right, okay. That's a valid point, actually. Okay. What on earth? Those little, like, slime things attack you, don't they? Gotta watch out for them. Sneaky little things they are. Let's proceed. Carry on. So we're going to find the Mad Hatter. We're in his kingdom now. Look at all the broken plates and stuff in there. We're in his kingdom. It's very dark, and I don't just mean tonally, I mean visually as well. Like I literally can't see. Apologise to anyone who can't see, because it is quite dark. The Mad Hatter's Palace, let's go. Excuse me, can we go down that way, or we can go this way? Those are spider teapots. I don't like that. It's called an iPot, not an iPod. Apple would not be happy about that. Let's you have to do that dodge thing again, I see. It gives you like a fair warning when they're about to attack. I have him right in the eyeball. Ooh, that must hurt. Ooh. These are a bit faster than the other enemies, right? You gotta time that dodge properly. Come on. They got a lot of health as well, haven't they? Look at the eyeball rolling out. Cupping and saucing. Let's go over there, I guess. That's the way we're going. Yeah, I said about it earlier, but I really like the combat on this game. It's really, really good, actually. It gets even better when you get more weapons. Do you know something? I actually had a figurine of this game. I think it was like a McFarlane's Toys or whatever. I had like a figurine of Alice from this game. He's still alive. I bet people have done no damage runs of this game. People got really good at that dodging mechanic. What? They can spit hot tea everywhere. I forgot about that. I'm trying to focus on hitting this thing, but the other things in the way. The goopy ink guy is in the way. Get him. Yeah. They got a lot of health, haven't they? They do not die easily, do they? I think... Are we down this way? Cupping and sauce... No, you're not down that way. It insta-kills you. It's hot boiling tea. So it makes sense, I guess. And that's like milk for the tea, is it? Okay. The milk, I see, okay. Right, which way do we go then? I guess we'll find out now. Cupping and saucing. Oh, this way, okay. Oh, there's literally an arrow that says to go up here. I didn't see that arrow. Alright. So I jumped into the hot boiling tea instead. Turn valve. Gabe Newell. It's on Xbox 360. Yeah, but I think it's on Steam as well. I think it's on PC as well, Sinatra, Epic Mickey. Because there was loads of like Disney games put on PC. They put the Tron game on there as well. The Tron video game is on Steam as well. And interestingly, I used to play back in the day, back in the olden days in college. Again, Luke will know about this in the college era. I used to play Xbox 360 a lot. That was my main console. I didn't play PC that much back in the college days. I did a bit, but mostly Xbox 360. And that's when I first played this game, actually. And Devil May Cry. The Devil May Cry reboot that no one likes except for me. I'm getting absolutely rinsed, by the way, because these teapots are actually a pain. For my health, man. Again, my ass handed to me. Let's kill the small enemy first, right? Okay, get rid of them. Watch out for the teapot bomb thing that they fire at you, because that's really annoying. Okay. Come on, let's be having you. Come on, then. Ow. If we can at least kill one of them, we get some health back. Yeah. I wonder if there's like different combos you can unlock or anything like that. Dodge, dodge. Get him quickly, quickly. Hit him. In the eyeball, right in the eye. Right in his pupil. Ooh. Come on, please die, because I need health. Right, there we go, I'm dead. Brilliant. Damn, this thing's actually really annoying to fight. Craig's been there since the beginning. It's odd that he's left. It's kind of weird that one of the original members is going already, you know. I got absolutely wrecked then, didn't I? I like the ticking clock, by the way. I always appreciate when the clock actually moves, by the way. Nice little attention to detail. Yeah, those teapot things are actually quite hard. They're really annoying to fight against. Oh, we forgot when they held on. Yeah, you really gotta get that dodge down, haven't you? It's like, damn. Wait, skip the cutscene now, we know. Right, I'm gonna absolutely rinse you now. I'm done now. Done with your nonsense. I'm gonna kill these teapots now. You can do the whole Devil May Cry, jump away and fire at them, then get close and melee them. How very Devil May Cry of you. Max Payne 3 released a year before 5. The special. That's the 360 game, yeah. Xbox 360 era as well, yeah. I had the console version of Max Payne 3 as well. I know Luke's very familiar with Max Payne there, of course. Max Payne 3 is kind of depressing too, to be fair. In a different way to this game, but it's still. Those teapot like bomb things are really horrible. I don't like that at all. So you can shoot at it to make them fall down. When there's 2 of them, it makes it a lot more difficult. Now there are 2 of them. It makes it a lot more difficult when there's 2 of the teapots. You're trying to focus on fighting one, and then the other one is absolutely rinsing you. Right, we'll do it this time though. We got it. We have this, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Turn the valve. Ring the bell, Quasimodo. Coffee is better. I don't like tea or coffee, to be honest with you. Which is sacrilege for a British person, I know. Everyone assumes that I would like tea, because like, you're British, Bread. You've got to like tea, haven't you? I don't really like tea or coffee. It's never, I don't know, I just never really liked tea or coffee. We still have the poll in the chat, though. I've not forgotten. I put the poll in for if you want to see me stream this again. And I guess I'll have a look in a minute. Stop locking on to that one. I want to hit this one. They throw the weak enemy in there to just to annoy you, don't they? We're gonna have them this time, by the way, because I'm actually concentrating. Right, let's do it now. I keep forgetting to dodge at the right time. Hit him in the eye. Yep. Whoa. Dealt some nasty damage there, didn't we? Jump out the way. Nice. Okay, we're doing it now. We've got it now. We got this in the bag. These enemies are certainly more difficult than the teapot guys that we were fighting earlier. They can take a lot of damage as well. There we go. That's better. This door? Lost and found. I guess we're going down there. You still need to stream it? Says Luke. Yeah, man, absolutely. Like I say, you can always come back streaming. There's no rush. We all need a break now and then from streaming. It keeps saying there's a problem with this chat. Do you like hot chocolate? I do. Yeah, hot chocolate's nice. The cat.
Obsessed with time. Find him, or your own time may be short.
Okay. He is obsessed with time, though. The Mad Hatter, I suppose he is. Yeah. A bit obsessed with time. I remember you gotta like pick up blocks and put them on the platforms, haven't you? Can you jump through this hot tea? Ah, the hot tea instant kills you. That's some pretty damn hot tea that it kills you that quickly. Excuse me, I just inhaled and exhaled at the same time. That's not nice at all. Yeah, I like hot chocolate. It's nice. And I think you're on like a time limit. Oh, you're on like a little time limit before you. Wait for the platform to lower. Then run, Quasimodo. Before the platform starts going back up again. Right, there we go. Everyone likes hot chocolate. Yeah, there's the Galaxy hot chocolate and there's the Mars one as well. I like both of them. Do you know what's quite cool about this game, by the way? It feels like surprisingly quite chill, this game. Even though, well, it's not chill, but it feels kind of. You can just kind of chat and get on with it. Do you know what I mean? We are at the top here, okay. Now what do we do then? Oh, it's just down here? On this platform? Where's the cat? Where is he? Where's the Cheshire cat?
Brush yourself off, girl. The Hatter should see you at your best after all.
Okay. Didn't I just do this? Why did I jump? No, I just jumped back down like an actual moron. I missed the platform's up there we gotta stand on. Alright, let's go. The Cheshire Cat, I don't really trust him on this game. I think he's working against you. He says he's your friend, but I don't really trust him. It's over there, look. How did I not see that? I'm just blind, aren't I? So I was looking over there. It's down here, like I see. Okay. It's literally only one way to go. Yeah, watch out for that tea. That's gotta be like the hottest tea in the world, because damn, it burns you. You die immediately from it. Instant kill tea. My worst enemy. I don't mind iced coffee. I don't know if you've ever had that, anybody, but there's iced coffee, which is decent. That's the only coffee I really like. But the thing is, though, tea, to me, just tastes really weird. It tastes like weird water. I don't really like tea. Wow, this area is dark. Go for like the light bulb so I can actually see. Stand on the platform. We'll go up there. But there's something down here as well. Before we go up there, you can shrink in here, right? I really like the shrink mechanic in this game, by the way. It's real cool. Oh, it looks like that's the way we're meant to go. Okay. I want to watch someone do a speedrun of this game, by the way. That'd be interesting to see. Right, okay. So saying we should go up here to... So many different ways to go. So many pathways. Which to choose. We'll go this way first, I guess. The Cheshire Cat's so unsettling. Yeah, I don't trust him. I don't trust the Cheshire Cat on this game. Like I say, he's in the original game as well, the original Alice as well, which I might play at some point. Fun fact: the only person who will care or know what I'm talking about is Luke, probably. The first Alice game that American McGee made was made in the Quake engine, if you can believe it. It was made on the same engine as Quake, which I find interesting. Let's go down here. Way down the slide we go. I suppose we could have gone the other way because we got a loading screen now, so we're not going that other way anymore. Oh well, probably just secrets and stuff the other direction there. That is a bomb. That is scary. I'm going to stand over here a minute. Please don't blow up. Rabbit bomb, please do not explode. I know you can pick these up because you got to place them on platforms and stuff. Can I pick this up? Pick up the clockwork bomb. Some walls and floors are weak and can be destroyed. Place the clockwork bomb near the weak surface. Detonate the clockwork bomb to destroy the weak surface. Okay. Press B to throw the clockwork bomb. And then press B to detonate it. I see. Wait, where's the weak? I assume it's up here. Oh, I see, it's up here. Okay. So let's throw it at this weak surface. Cool. New gameplay mechanics. Explosions. Michael Bay approach, I see. You can throw them down whenever you want. I thought you had like a limited number or whatever. Does it hurt you? No. That's convenient actually. No such thing as being too young for coffee. Please don't give away any information about your age. Please do not give that information away. We'd like to remain a bit more anonymous here, thank you. Let's go up here. Lost and found. We're in the lost and found area. There's a secret there. Like I say, that this game kind of like... This game walked so Bendy and the Ink Machine could run. Is that kind of... very vivid... artistically creative horror kind of games, you know, which we saw a lot of after this game. Lidl? That's where you can like, that's where I do my shopping, innit? Lidl and Sainsbury's. Gentleman says, okay, sorry. Luke says, what's wrong? I'm just saying, like, for people to not give personal information about their age or anything away. Keep that confidential, that's all. I'd prefer it. People didn't give away personal information. That's all. That's all. No biggie. No problem. No worries. Nay bother, pal, as people would say in Edinburgh here. Right, it's all good. Okay, proceed. More enemies. Oh, good. Those eye pot things were not very nice, were they? When Alice's health is low, hysteria becomes available. What's this, Luke? Devil trigger? This is this game's equivalent of Devil Trigger, Hysteria. Enter Hysteria by pressing Enter. Well, what key is that on the controller, though? I'm using the controller. Why doesn't it tell me the controller buttons? Enter hysteria pressing enter. While in hysteria, Alice cannot be hurt and will inflict more damage. Hello, devil trigger. Alice may cry. Alice may cry. I love that. Be careful, hysteria only lasts for a limited time. Okay. Oh, you click in the left stick. Oh, look at that. Alice trigger. Not devil trigger. So she deals more damage. And she takes no damage and she deals more damage. That is cool, that, isn't it? I like that. That's very, very cool indeed. And you can only use it when you're on low health, it says. Okay. Isn't that just devil trigger? We got some more Zelda stuff going on, so if Sinatra's still here. This is very Zelda-ish as well, where you can shoot those, you have to shoot at the targets to open doors and things like that. Enter aiming mode by pressing T, shoot the switch when it's red. When it's green when it's activated. Also, it's clicking the right stick. I already did that. I already figured that out. Okay. That's like in the dungeons in Zelda. This game is very Zelda-y. It's like Zelda and Mario 64, but with the edge of Wednesday Addams. It's like an edgy Mario / Zelda, this game, basically. New Bloody Mary, yeah.
No. Bad dream.
It's the Mad Hatter, we found him. Well, what's left of him.
A blasted good night.
Hatter, I recall leaving you in a decrepit condition, but not in pieces.
Oh, it's you.
What's happened here? You've lost your hat.
He's lost his
and
hat.
some parts are missing.
Some parts are missing, yeah, you don't say.
Things being what they are.
Sinatra's still about, yeah. Yeah, Sinatra, like I say, I was just saying. This game's very... It's like a mix of Zelda and Mario, and
Or how to keep
but with a bit more edge. A lot more edge, actually. Not that Zelda hasn't been edgy sometimes.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains. I don't like them much.
Unrelated, Minecraft updated today? I haven't played Minecraft for a long time. Many years since I played Minecraft.
Bloody shambles. The stink is ferocious, light, blinding, the noise hellacious.
Ah, quite, Hatter. I get the idea. A bad
A
train.
bad train. So the Doom Train cometh.
Oh, Nally. Inmates run the asylum. No thanks. And worst of all, I've left tealess.
You are tealess.
If I do help,
Look at the bloom lighting on her face. That's really weird. Really like a lot of bloom going on there.
My limbs and toss them into the chute.
It's not maidenless, it's tealess.
That's a good girl. Best way out is through the clock face.
The clock face, okay. Yeah, Mad Hat is not looking great, is he? He's looking a bit worse for wear. Right. Come up on there. Soon we have to help him find the rest of his body, I think. Not looking good for him, is it, up there? Be right back, you're going to go to Minecraft? All good? See, it's been many, many years since I played Minecraft. Right. Like I say, I'm currently one of the only human beings alive on this planet who's playing Alice Madness Returns. So I take solace in that. Explosion. Explosions! Okay. Well, what is going on with the lighting in this area? Look at the bloom on there. Can you turn, out of curiosity, if I go to video, post-processing is on. If I turn that off, confirm, right? There, that gets rid of that bloom effect, see? The game kind of, sort of looks better without the post-processing. Well, kind of. That bloom effect is insane in here. See, look over there. And if I put it back on, post-processing, on, confirm. Look at that. You see what I mean? Look at that. What's going on there? Weird broken shaders going on there. Oh well. Explosions! Yeah. I do like the Mad Hatter's bomb, the rabbit bomb. I do like that. That's cool. I wonder if you can use it during combat. Pressure pads function only when weight is applied. The clockwork bomb can be used to maintain weight on a pressure pad. But only for a limited time, I guess, because they do explode automatically, don't they? So we need to go over there. So we'll put the bomb down and then we can run over there, right? So we pop it down. And now go before it explodes, because we're on a very limited time. Stand on the platform. There we go. Lovely. Waiting for your Minecraft to update. Cool, cool. That's all good. Okay, I might have to end the stream relatively soon. By the way, we've been streaming for quite a while. Smelling and regurgitating. That does not sound pleasant. Assembly large destruction. Look at that umbrella. Cool. Do we get to use that? Oh, it's a new weapon. It's like a parry, like defensive weapon, I think. Let's pick up the umbrella. Press E while focused to block with Alice's umbrella. If timed correctly, Alice's block can deflect attacks. It keeps telling me like the wrong key to use. Menacing ruin. I assume we need to parry these. That's horrifying. I don't like that. Use the umbrella. Yeah, what key is it? Oh, you can use these bombs in combat. That's really cool. I don't know what key it is because it said E, but what does that mean on controller? Oh, it's the A button. Okay. You can kind of block with the umbrella. I see. You can like parry. So wait for it to throw. Throw it. Ah, there we go. I see. That's very cool. I like the enemy variety in this game, by the way. There's lots of different enemy types. You can still shoot as well. And you can use your bombs if you wanted to. Very like say, the combat gets more varied as you go. Whoa. Plus there's a lot of very scary enemy types. The Vorpal Blade's like your normal standard attack kind of thing. Get the parry, get the parry. Wait for it. There we go. Oh, what? I parried the first one though, didn't I? Ooh. Scary. You really gotta dodge on this game because damn, you take a lot of damage. Imagine fighting against 2 or 3 of those at once. I wonder if this game has like finally added Cherry Blossom. Finally, yeah. Oh, to Minecraft, are you talking about? So I haven't really followed Minecraft, so I wouldn't really know. But I'm glad you guys are pleased with the update. It's always good when a game you enjoy has an update, right? That's always good. Like I said, I've been playing a lot. I probably mentioned it in a stream the other week. I've been playing a lot of Hitman and the newest game mode, Freelancer, which was added in an update. I really like that mode, so I'm pleased with that. Because we shot those things, they're green. Now what? Cranking up and pressing down. We could go over there, okay. Is there an... Oh, up there? Is that right? No, we've shot these. They're both green. Now what do we do? Now what? I wonder if we can jump over there. Maybe. Probably wishful thinking. Oh, we can. Oh, okay. We're right. Like so, you got your incredibly forgiving quadruple jump there. Let's jump across the platforms. All this stuff on the floor. Look at the PhysX engine. You can even hit them off the edge. No way. That's cool. Looks like popcorn. Down the teacup roller coaster thing we go. That's mildly horrifying. Play Minecraft on stream. I'd have to get Minecraft first before streaming it. Okay, so we're going down here. Right, guys, I think I'm actually going to leave the stream there for now. I've been really enjoying this. It seems really, really cool. Like it's been a long time since I played this game. It's been years, actually. Like I completed it on the Xbox 360. This was on the EA store, like EA's platform on PC. Really cheap a while ago. I've had this game for years. I am significantly wounded myself, yes. Thought I'd just give it a try on stream, see what you guys think of the game. I really like it. I love the art style. I love the creepy dark story. I like the combat. I like the soundtrack. It's all really, really good. We are going to leave it there. Before I put the stream to an end, though, we are going to read out the poll at the end. Before you go, everybody, we'll have a look at the poll, which says, shall I stream Alice Madness Returns again? We had 7 votes. Should I stream it again? 71% of you said yes, and 28% of you said no. Gummy Boy says, I was going to collab. I wasn't. But thank you for hopping in, Gummy Boy, anyway, though. I appreciate you checking out the stream. Such as so long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, saying goodbye. Or time to say goodbye. Shall to see you later. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in for the stream. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the likes on the stream as well. It's got 12 likes. That helps out the stream a lot. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for checking out Alice Madness Returns. I hope you enjoyed it. I very much did. I will take a look at this game again at some point. As you said, I let the community speak. I say yes or no. I suppose the last thing, like closing statement, would just be, don't forget about the art contest. You're all welcome to join. In fact, see if we can bring this back up again. Shameless plug. The art contest, don't forget about it. The closing date is the end of the month, June the 30th. So you've got plenty of time. You can still join the art contest. Let me know if you're interested in it. All you got to do is draw my bread character. That's all you have to do. And I'll leave the stream there. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll catch you guys.